My brothers and sisters, you are now watching the Gamer 2323, so just forget about the chores you're supposed to do. Put your feet up, get your Kool-Aid, fried chicken, popcorn, get whatever you may need! And I hope you enjoy the video. All these Sony ponies that we got in the chat. Solid, Solid, let's start with you. Even though they've already put out like the stuff that they plan on showing us, what are your expectations for Sony this year, Solid?
Expectations? I want a half hour worth of fucking Last of Us 2 gameplay. That's all I want.
Agreed.
Yes.
Agreed.
Big facts.
Spiderman,
Agreed.
and I'm out. I'm gone.
Half
Agreed.
hour?
Yeah, I don't know about no half hour, but maybe like 15 minutes.
Extended gameplay.
Maybe like 15 minutes. I'll be satisfied with that.
I'm trying to see some ghost.
That's all I want, dude. That's it.
What else do you want from them, Solid? Sorry?
Fuck, man. I'm going brain dead right now. I can't even think.
That's why y'all gotta take note.
I know. I came in so unprepared. I came in like, writing shit on my phone.
Unprepared, by the way.
Unprepared.
Came prepared. Stay woke.
Me too, by the way.
Y'all came in here with essays and shit, ready to.
Only Clam did of that, really.
Are you kidding me? Y'all are so unprofessional.
Right? And Solid, you're white. You're supposed to be professional, sir.
When's
What? You cut?
I'm a minority. I'm not supposed to know how to write.
Yo, Solid. Lim said, which is a girl, by the way. She said,
Wow.
she said,
I
hey,
hope so.
she said you are low key fine, sir. Thoughts?
Oh, Lem thinks Fazzy's cute. Her opinion's irrelevant.
So she joke free.
Yeah, she did. She said it on multiple occasions.
All right, Alicia, chat,
Yes.
get the lotion. Alicia,
Oh my
tell
God.
me everything. Tell me your expectations, and tell me like any like surprises you think Sony's gonna have. Go ahead.
I mean, with the way this chat's going, I'm kind of scared to speak.
No, don't be,
Don't
for
look
real.
at the
Just
chat.
ignore him. Just
Okay, so obviously, I think it's plain to see that I'm excited for Last of Us 2. I'm going to get it out the way.
It literally changed my life.
of course.
Yes, completely
literally
changed my life.
Changed my life.
I'm like, shit.
I'm like,
Bro, there's a hair in this Frosty. Oh my God, it's completely wrong.
Oh my lord.
Oh, crap.
Ew.
Oh God.
That's how it be in Florida.
Only
bro.
in Florida.
That's the first
time.
time.
This man's still about to eat it though. He's still about to eat the frosty.
I have a theory on how the game's gonna work out.
What is it?
I think we all have our
Let's hear it.
theories.
Oh, wait, do y'all want to hear? Okay, so how I think The Last of Us Part 2 is gonna work is that because in the first Last of Us, it switched between the stories of Joel and Ellie, and with The Last of Us Part 2, it's obvious that Ellie's gonna be a bigger focus. But in terms of the chicks from the other trailer, I think The Last of Us Part 2 will focus on Ellie and her story and Ellie's mother, Anna.
Yes, I think that's
Because it has been
So you got
highly
that
rumored.
girl chick is coming?
I feel the same way.
It's
I
been
think we're gonna
highly
have
rumored,
flashbacks
kind of
for us.
confirmed.
So what
Because,
percentage do you think Joel is going to be in the game?
20.
20?
he'll be in it more than that.
20 or 30.
I think people have lost their minds thinking that he's dead.
Bro, Joel is not dead. I don't
think he
know.
could be.
He
He could
is.
be.
He only
Could be.
Bro, ain't this okay? Wait, Ellie she was 14 or 15 in the first one.
She was 15.
14.
No, she was 14.
No, 14.
So now,
Yeah.
She's 19.
she's 19.
She's 19.
4 years has passed. People are acting like Joel is like on like his last knees. He has like arthritis. Like Joel was only what? Joel was in his what, late 40s in the first one.
Full 50.
He's like maybe
He's like 50.
this man don't got arthritis and like he can still walk.
So Joe could have been pulled up on.
He could have been killed though.
They're going to mimic what they did in the first game. In the beginning,
She was
he
mentioned.
might die.
She
Well,
mentioned
they
that she wanted to
mentioned
find
the time skips too. Oh, the time jumps. They said
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
very heavily involved.
What about Death Stranding, sis? Thoughts?
I mean, I've got no idea what's going on with that game.
Are
That
you
junk-
you
All that
interested?
junk has to do. Oh, okay. Alicia, you go.
Yeah, I'm interested in Death Stranding, but I've got no idea what they're doing with the game. I'm hoping that we'll see some sense.
Yeah.
in the C3.
Right.
All I know is that Norman Reedus is naked on a beach.
What? Okay.
I probably
Thoughts?
won't get the game. I probably won't get the game, but I am interested.
Okay. What about Ghost of Tsushima?
Next.
What? Really? You're not. Wait. You're not. Wait. So you're not interested in that game like at all?
I mean, it's kind of up in the air, to be honest, with me. If you want my honest answer.
Well, honestly, they haven't really shown anything besides that.
Yeah.
The chat said what?
The game been in development for like 5 years.
Whoa, hold up. The chat saying after what Alicia. Now chat saying Alicia don't play games. Alicia is like Alicia. You better tell this chat what is your trophy level, sis?
Tell him, sis. Tell him.
Hold on.
Tell him.
What's your trophy level, sis?
PS4, I'm like 15.
And how and how many platinums do you have, sis?
How many?
How many? 18.
Wow.
She better let him know. Better let him know.
Yeah.
Hey, Jeremy.
Okay.
What clown? What clown?
Ask Lemonade what her trophy level is.
Sucky, she ain't got no trophy level because she can't play games and she don't got any money.
The only 2 games she plays is what, Last of Us?
Twins is savage, yo. Twins is straight savage.
Wait, Death Punch, what were you saying about, you were saying something, I forgot.
No, I forgot now, wait, huh? Hold on. Oh, yeah. So I think they're gonna release Days Gone March or April, and then Last of Us 2 will come out either late in the summer or early in the fall.
It might drop. I mean, because the first Last of Us dropped in June, so I'm assuming maybe around the same time.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, initially I thought like in the fall time, but then I thought they did release Last of Us, the first one, in the summer. So they might release it in the summertime.
Clam, you seen what Lim said?
What she said?
Thank you.
Alicia, okay, so any like surprises or you think that Sony might have, or any games that we didn't talk about that you want to see more of? Anything?
I mean, surprises in particular, no, but I am hoping. I'm thinking they do have a few up their sleeve, but nothing in particular. I can't say on that. I don't know.
Nothing in particular. Okay. I'm trying to think of what was that freaking. I freaking lost my
Oh, you know what? I got something to say. I think
Go ahead.
they have to. They're gonna show more obviously Dreams gameplay and then a release date. Because
are we still interested in Dreams?
Dreams coming out?
No, I'm not interested in it. But that's something that's gonna take a good amount of time.
I forgot about that. Actually,
I'm not interested in that.
Might flop.
In that freaking Little Big Planet clone.
Ooh, Alicia, let me ask you this, because this was because it's from software. What do you think about the you remember the teaser that from software showed at the Game Awards? Do you think that's Bloodborne 2, or do you think it's something different?
I think it's Bloodborne 2.
I thought it was Bloodborne 2, if I'm honest, but I'm not sure. I'm really not sure, but I am leaning towards Bloodborne 2. But I don't know if it will be.
Okay.
And my question is, why would they show it at the Game Awards and not PSX?
Well, I don't know.
Because more people were watching the Game Awards.
Yeah.
That's the thing. If it was a Sony exclusive, they would have showed it at PSX. It's
I went to PSX and I saw like usually they have like posters or something. I didn't see anything about From Software, so that leads me to believe it might be a multi-plat game.
Yeah, see,
because when I went to
because you went to PSX last year, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Yeah, and when I went to PSX, going to PSX, Death Punch did because of course watching the thing, like, it wasn't that fun to watch, but was PSX like fun for you last year? I went on the Friday they did the conference. I left, like, that shit was so boring.
So wait.
I went to some bar and I got like wasted.
So even being at PSX, it wasn't that fun to be at.
No, really, the only thing they had was Shadow of the Colossus, which I enjoyed playing that demo, and then Detroit, and I was like, I'm not into those type of point and click games, so I just I played it, but I was just like,
that's another question. What about Blue Point Games? You think they'll show their new game?
Blue Point, I think they're gonna announce. I was
just saying because this is actually a good time to bring this up. I think what's his name since it stirs. I'm sure you guys like seen this little leak. I don't know what it is. I don't really know what to make of it, but a game, I don't know if it came from GameRant.com, but I've seen this picture so many times.
Yeah.
And apparently Blue Point is going to be working on a Socom game.
Man.
What is that? Spiderman PSVR?
Yo, if you work on Socom,
I don't really know what to think of this junk, but I mean,
I need a Socom. I need a new Socom.
Hey, Socom would be the most realistic approach for Blue Point because so many suckers been asking for that damn game, and Blue Point did such a good job with Shadow of the Colossus. Like,
they do.
Yeah, exactly. Like Blue Point would be the perfect developer to remaster it or remake it.
Like Sony got everything except for a multiplayer game. That's perfect.
Exactly.
That's true.
Yeah, Socom would be perfect.
I mean, I'm looking at this.
I'm not
okay,
sure
they got Medieval.
remake.
Oh, but yeah. So like I was saying, like I went to. Oh, go ahead. Finish.
No, go ahead.
Okay, so like I was saying, like when I went to PSX in Anaheim like 2 years ago or whatever, when they announced God of War, they had posters and everything. Like usually for their like exclusive games, like they always have posters and stuff, even if they haven't shown anything. From Software, I didn't see anything.
That's because they didn't even announce the title of the game.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But they could have easily took that like screenshot of Shadows Die Twice and put it on a poster and just put like From Software, you know?
Right.
Like they do that kind of stuff. They did it with Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3, and all that.
So here's my thing, real quick, before we get into like, so Sony loves going to E3, right? But are they also like in charge of the Paris Games Week now? Is that their main platform too?
Yeah.
Do they?
I hope that's true. Like they've been going heavy at Paris Games Week, especially when they showed Last of Us.
Paris Games Week is when that's when we saw that second Last of Us trailer, and I think that's an issue that Sony has found themselves in because they got E3, PSX, PlayStation. I mean not PlayStation Games Week. Paris Games Week. And PSX, they got like four or five like things to where they can showcase stuff. So it's like people are always expecting Sony to come with heat, no matter what.
Exactly,
I think they should drop. They should drop PS games.
People, even though they announced what they're gonna show, people still expect them to come with bangers, something to blow everyone out the water. Like even though they haven't announced everything they're gonna show.
I guess we really only just gonna see 4 games at the E3.
Well,
and then
no. We're going to see like more games, but they said the 4 main games that they'll be focusing on is Last of Us 2, Spiderman.
They said they were going to show more AAA games.
Yeah, they're definitely going to show like more games, but their main focus is going to be those 4 titles. I don't know how long they're going to spend on each game. That's why I kind of felt like I didn't even want them to still be showing like Spider-Man because we already seen gameplay of Spider-Man.
The only way I want them to show Spider-Man is if they announce a demo.
Exactly. Exactly.
They announce it.
I will turn. That's why during this junk I'm gonna have my PS4 turned on. If they announce that junk, I'm down on it because if you don't, PlayStation is gonna crash. That PlayStation is gonna crash.
That shit crashing immediately.
Bro, ain't for real.
You know what they about to do?
PSN about to go down like how it did 5 years ago. But I want to bring it back to like Socom. They have to show like
Death Punch did you play Socom back in its like heyday?
Yeah.
Which one?
Socom 2.
Best multiplayer game ever.
2 is probably the only relevant one. I mean, the only relevant one is 2.
I think 2 was the one most people play. But they really need to show like a first-person shooter game, multiplayer game, because the last respectable multiplayer shooter I think was The Last of Us multiplayer, which suckers still play to this day. Holy crap!
Right.
Resistance comeback, by the way. Killzone comeback, by the way.
They need a shooter because they're killing it on the story games, but they don't have like a.
I feel the same way. Like
shooter.
I feel the same way. PlayStation, you could say what you want about Xbox, but like PlayStation needs outside of. I mean, honestly, their best exclusive multiplayers are games that are really more so for the single player experience. Uncharted, Last of Us.
Yeah.
They would like say what you want about those games, but those multiplayers people play a lot. So I definitely do think they need.
If they have one multiplayer game, like first person shooter, that'd be great. That'd be excellent for the console.
That'd be so great.
That'd be so great.
What if they do like announce a new Resistance? That would satisfy the shooter savvy people.
Yeah, anything.
That'd be cool.
Honestly,
Any shooter would satisfy us.
Yeah.
Even if they do a really good multiplayer in The Last of Us 2, that's fine too. I think
Yeah.
Something to get people to buy the console just because they can play that multiplayer game on PlayStation.
Cage, what's your take on Sony? What's your expectations and stuff?
Well, I think for like the big four, they need to show gameplay. They're gonna show gameplay of every single one.
So we gonna get gameplay of Death Stranding.
Yes.
Okay. And
Kojima's is supposed to be at E3.
Yeah, because I think it's rumored like he's supposed to be the one on stage playing
the game.
Right.
Yeah, so that's rumored.
Okay.
For the other announcements, Capcom has 2 games they're going to announce.
Mm-hmm.
So I think those 2 games are going to be Devil May Cry 5 and Resident Evil 2 Remake.
Yo, DK, I don't know if DK's here right now, but he go crazy for that.
I was just about to touch on that too.
I also think they're gonna show the Medieval remake gameplay.
Who's making that?
Oh yeah.
I don't remember who's.
Sweet Muffin, we have to get gameplay of Death Stranding this year. What are you talking about? Nah. Continue, Cage.
Also, I think Neverland Studios, they're teasing an announcement of Mortal Kombat 11. So I think they're gonna show that at Sony's.
Damn,
Since
already.
they'll have a marketing deals too. Yeah. They've been teasing it for like a few months now.
So, what else, Cage?
I think Blueprints Remastered is either 2 things to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's either going to be Socom or they're going to remake Demon Souls.
Oh yeah.
If you don't know what Demon Souls is, it's like the first ever game, but it's in the West.
Oh, there was rumors of that.
Wait, you want a Demon Souls remaster?
It never released in the West. And the developers who made Demon Souls said they regret that. So it makes sense.
Yeah.
I need that Socom over Demon Souls. I'm not gonna
lie. I'm saying the same thing.
That's facts. I hope it's Socom, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's
You wasn't about that Socom life, my guy.
Have like superpowers.
Nigga, I just want to try Socom.
I was.
I'm hyping it up to be.
Avery, what about you? For Sony. Whoa! Before we go there, Cage, you got any surprises from Sony? What about the what's that junk called? All Shadows Die Twice. Any surprises? Like, what do you think that is? What else?
Honestly, I think From Software got 2 games.
You think they got 2 games?
Yeah, I think one's gonna be shown at Microsoft, like Clem said, and the other one's gonna be Blood 2.
Okay.
So I guess that's gonna be their one surprise, and that's pretty much it. Sony already said what they.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Avery, you got anything else that you wanted to add?
They're gonna show the Spyro remaster for sure. I think they should show more of like Spyro 2 and 3 because all they showed is 1 so far. Everyone keeps forgetting about them next generation PSVR titles. You're ready for those?
How long do you think they're going to spend with PlayStation VR?
20 minutes.
10
No.
Just 10 minutes.
10 minutes. 5 minutes max.
10 minutes
5
max.
minutes max.
No, not
10
5.
minutes.
Yeah, no,
10
no.
minutes max. 10 minutes max.
I think maybe there's rumors of a Borderlands 3. Although the CEO kind of denied the rumor.
Oh wait, that rumor got debunked.
Oh really?
Now it's supposed to be like a Borderlands Game of the Year edition.
Real deal. They are not spending 40 minutes on PlayStation VR. Get the freak out of here. Second's gonna be like, bro, Sony, what are y'all doing?
And the final thing I have, because they do have marketing rights with Sony, I think Red Dead Redemption 2 has a chance of showing up.
Please,
I don't think Rockstar doing that.
Nah, they never go to E3.
They have a marketing deal.
Rockstar.
I mean, they don't have to.
Like,
Rockstar can do whatever they want. They could have a conference
exactly. They
with
might not
more
even
viewers
do it,
than
still.
E3 will have.
But they still have
I
marketing
just want a
rights
bully
with
too
Sony.
from Rockstar.
They could show the gameplay the day before the game comes.
Wasn't Grand Theft Auto 4 at E3 when it got revealed or whatever? I think it was at E3. Grand Theft Auto 4 was, so they could, but I don't know. Yeah, it was.
I don't know. It has a chance. All I want to see is just gameplay.
All right.
That's
Rockstar
all I
just
want
need
to
to
see.
give
Because
me
the trailers
bully
we've
too.
seen has shown me nothing.
What was I gonna say?
You think well, and this question is towards all of you guys. Do you guys think Sony's E3 is going to be better for us, like, to watch as viewers this year? Or
Absolutely.
Even but even the fact that we know what to expect, you still think it's going to be better than last year?
Are you joking me? Last of Us 2 gameplay.
Yeah. You know what?
Yeah, be better than last year.
Listen.
The positive will be seeing gameplay.
Listen, all the major games that we're excited for, we're definitely getting gameplay for. How can you be mad at that? Like,
right.
Yeah.
Of course, for sure.
You know, there's gonna be some
We've
people.
been dying to see these games, and that's exactly what Sony's gonna deliver. And on top of that, there can be a couple bangers, some surprises,
Yeah.
Like
definitely
that Blue Point game. I mean, they can show gameplay for the Medieval remake, and who knows what else,
That's
I
definitely
would like to
gameplay
see
is necessary.
I would like to see
Clam.
So great.
Are you saying, Clam?
Like, I'm surprised y'all aren't touching on like my most like optimistic / cautiously optimistic. Like, I'm like Ready at Dawn is supposedly working on a new title. So y'all think it's ordered?
People gonna make Quantum Break?
I hope so. It needs to be I think that order 1886 too.
I mean,
wait. Were they confirmed to be at this year's E3, or they're just working on a new title?
No, it's not confirmed. They recently like spoke to like shareholders, and they said they are all titles. So if anything, they'll probably end the conference after showing like 5 minutes Last of Us 2 gameplay.
5 minutes.
I don't know, son.
5 minutes.
Oh my god. Ghost of Tsushima, Death Stranding, I don't know what they're gonna show for Spider-Man.
I have something to throw out there. I don't think they're gonna show it at Sony's conference though. But remember that Square Enix Avengers game they're supposed to be working on?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
Am I the only one that's not really? I don't really care about that.
We don't know nothing about it.
I could care less.
There's some rumors saying like it's an MMO or.
Oh, it's an MMO trash.
Unless it's something, I know I just said I don't really care about it. But if that junk is something like Marvel Ultimate Alliance, I loved those two games. Last generation, I loved those two games. If it's like that, okay, you got me. If not,
wait, there's another rumor that said it's supposed to be like that but better. So,
does anyone think PlayStation All Star is gonna happen?
What tea do you have to spill, Clown?
All right, you got the camera on me, fam?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right, you ready?
Oh.
So, okay, Fazzy DK, are you listening? What's his face? Shinji Mikami, the guy that made the Resident Evil 2 series, he's like in charge of those. He said he's coming to E3 for something. He never said where, but if anything, the Resident Evil 2 remake is sounding a lot more plausible, unless he's gonna keep trolling us and pushing a release date for the Final Fantasy VII remake. Because if that Final Fantasy VII remake exists, I'm telling you, it's gotta make an appearance for this E3. Y'all
Wait,
agree?
you said what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was looking at the chat, Clan. You said what?
Y'all not listening to me?
You said what? I'm sorry.
I said, okay, so if the Final Fantasy VII remake does exist, it's got to be shown at this E3. Because last time we saw it.
So how many parts are they doing to that game?
I don't know, Sucky.
I don't know if that's
I thought they scrapped everything. I thought they scrapped
they
everything and they
did.
started over.
They scrapped
Yeah.
all their developers. They just
scrapped-
remade the whole
Wait,
game
did they
right
for
now.
real? I didn't hear about that.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
scrapped the,
scrapped
they just scrapped
everything.
everyone.
Now,
It's
okay,
going
now
through like a
this
everything
major
we've seen is
reboot.
gone.
this is a reach. This is reach, the reachiest you can go. Like I'm talking Kevin Durant wingspan reach.
Okay.
This. Do you think they're gonna do a God of War 2 tease?
No. This early? No.
No.
Like
They just released the game.
Now that's funny. That's funny.
No, that was a
just
major.
a tease,
That's
my
way
guy.
too soon. A tease
no way.
would more realistically come next year.
Okay.
They didn't even
And
start
not even
developing
then.
God of War.
Maybe DLC for the new one, but I think
Yeah.
Corey already said that.
He already said no DLC.
Yeah, he said
Yeah.
there's no DLC for that.
Like the
Okay.
final game is the game.
Oh, okay.
I don't even feel like God of War
Well-
needs DLC. Like
I feel like
they had
yeah.
everything in that.
Yeah, true.
The only surprise, dude, I'm telling you, the only big surprise we will get is either like Order 2 at the end with like a nice little CGI trailer, or
I hope so.
I don't even know. I can't even tell you.
The Blue Point remaster or remake, whatever they're doing.
Nobody care about that.
Well, nothing about games, but maybe a PlayStation 4 Pro price cut.
To what? To what?
How much is it right now? Maybe
For-
about
how much is PS4 Pro right now,
50.
Chad? It's like what, 400?
350.
Think,
Oh, it's
let me
350?
look it up.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
E3 sale going
Maybe
on.
about
No,
maybe
it's
about, maybe
$2.99.
about $50. It's $3.99.
Yeah,
so
$50.
maybe about $50. Maybe a reach would be 100. But I think
Yeah.
No, they ain't doing 100.
Maybe $2.99.
No.
not
Nah.
$2.99.
That PS4
What?
Slim could be
Yes,
100.
$3.99.
Yeah, 350,
yeah.
349,
So
349.
I'm thinking like a price drop or something.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Devil May Cry 5. I mean,
Yeah.
that's it. That has a huge following. They could announce that.
Right.
With the original Dante, not that other one.
Yeah.
The emo Dante. Emo Dante.
no PSN name change.
Bro, that junk ain't happening,
Yo,
bro.
That's like false hope. That's
That
false
junk is
hope.
not
right
happening.
there.
Suckers have been
Right
literally
finance.
asking about that since like 08. We 10 years later and we still asking for the name change.
Hey, what about PlayStation Plus? Because remember that they announced that.
That they announced what?
PS3. They remember with PlayStation Plus they announced they're not going to be giving away any more PS3 or PS Vita titles. They could do a change to PlayStation Plus games.
Talking about the PS Vita, Sony said they still want another one.
Let me
I just want backwards.
with PlayStation Now, because that is still a thing. I mean, the only change I could see happening with PS Plus, which I think at this point might be like interesting to see if you have PS Plus, you also have PlayStation Now. It's not two separate like memberships you have to buy.
So you like combine them?
Yeah, it's all combined. That
Kinda
way,
like
maybe
how-
more people
kinda
would
like-
try it out.
Kind of like how I said for Game Pass and Live.
Right.
They combine the services.
Yeah, because PS Now is not doing that good, is it?
I
No,
don't
no.
Like it's doing horrible, isn't it?
They don't even
know
advertise
I don't
that,
know
do they?
anybody that.
Yeah.
Remember when they're advertising like, oh yeah, you get the PlayStation, connect your DualShock 4 to it, and
Yeah.
all your games on any TV. Like,
Bro, I tried playing
games
Resistance
look
3
trash,
on
they
there.
look trash.
I tried playing Resistance 3 on there, and all I saw was just straight PowerPoint presentation.
But it is
buffering,
based
the
on your
whole time.
connection, Clam. So maybe your connection just trash.
Your connection.
I don't got Comcast.
Oh, yo, another thing I marked down in my notes is that I never played this, but a Syphon Filter game.
Ooh,
Yeah, I was just saying that.
You think that could be?
Filter.
Yeah, because they've been reviving a lot of games and stuff. So, and then I have it here. What's his name? Gabe Logan.
Like a
Neo Cloud, what are you talking about? They gonna raise the price of PSN for $100? What you talking about? What, they add PlayStation Now? That's not gonna happen.
I question the intelligence of your viewers.
Yeah, but anyway, they might show a Syphon game.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
That
would.
would be cool. That would be cool.
OV Dino Crisis, holy cack.
What y'all know about
Yeah.
Dino
Oh
Crisis?
my god.
Boy,
They-
I would
that.
love that jump to get rebooted.
Facts.
That would be
Facts.
incredible. That would be incredible.
Facts.
Oh yeah, Keyboing. He had brought this up. Did you guys see the gameplay of a Lost Soul Aside?
Lost Aside, yeah, it looks cool.
Yeah.
Do y'all
It
think?
looks like it's in alpha phase though. It doesn't look gear ready.
Right.
To be honest, the game looks like Final Fantasy 15.
Oh. What do you guys think about Guerrilla Games teasing Horizon Zero Dawn 2?
Man, get that.
Too soon?
That's not.
I don't think it. I don't think it's too soon.
I mean, game was trash, but a lot of people like
Horizon was not
trash. Whoa.
Wait, Death Punch. Did you beat the game yet?
Unfortunately.
Oh, unfortunately, bro, was not
OG's
that
game of the
bad.
year, by the way.
Demolished
Horizon
Jack
was
4
not
is not
that bad.
happening.
No, but I mean, it's not too soon to tease Horizon Zero Dawn 2.
Can someone freaking kill their dog, please?
I mean,
oh,
somebody got a dog barking. Alicia,
No, but I
Alicia's that might be Alicia's dog.
I've been here.
It is my dog. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
What kind of dog is it?
You're fine. You're fine.
Before I end this and then go to the call-ins. What do you guys think Sony is going to start off their conference with, and what do you think they're going to end their conference with?
I think they're going to start it with Ghost of Tsushima.
No.
Death Stranding will be the startup.
Death Stranding startup. Last of Us 2 finish.
Maybe.
I think you got to flip that. They're going to start with Last of Us.
Okay.
I think they're going to start with
Clem, I
Last
think
of
the
Us.
same.
I see that too, Clem. I
see them ending with Death Stranding.
Best for last.
You see them ending with a Death Stranding?
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, I mean, Death Stranding, they haven't showed anything but the cinematic trailers.
And people aren't going to be hyped to see the game finally.
If Kojima can show that gameplay, and if it looks amazing, then fucking people will lose it.
Bro, can it just make sense this time?
I have a feeling that gameplay is not going. It's still going to be losing.
I don't want to see no baby out of freaking Norman Reedus' goddamn mouth or his ear or whatever the fuck.
Avery, what do you think Sony is gonna start off with? What do you think they're going to end with?
I agree with whoever. I think they could open with Death Stranding and with the last. Best for last.
I think they'll start up with Death Stranding, end it with Last of Us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same. I agree.
I think this is
Agreed.
the only time me and Jeremy have ever been on the same page on something.
Shiro, what do you think Sony will start off with? What do you think they'll end with?
I go with the rest. Death Stranding first, Last of Us last.
Okay. Cage, you?
I say Last of Us first, Death Stranding last.
Okay.
I don't know if you heard the rumors, but there's rumors about a new Bioshock game.
There actually is rumors, but actually going back to what Stirs had sent that like people are like talking about. It's on this junk that I'm showing right now. It says Bioshock Resurgence, and it's for PlayStation VR.
Oh my god, dude.
Well,
Oh
maybe,
my god.
But it says PlayStation VR mode, so I'm not sure if it's also a game and also on VR or just a VR game.
It could be like Resident Evil 7, where you can play the game regular with the controller, or it has the mode to play.
I would love another Bioshock game. I mean, I'd be all down for it.
Yeah.
Well, there's a rumor that Sony is starting like a new studio up in San Diego.
That's true.
And people are rumoring that it's a new Uncharted.
Bro, we don't need Uncharted right now, bro. Like,
no, listen. The thing is,
they need to leave that alone.
With the new company, like they barely formed. Like, there's no way they're gonna tease something so early into development. Like, and this is talking about like super early. Like, I don't even know if they're even established. If there's even an established staff or anything yet, you know? Like, it's just what's the one head guy that they got from Uncharted or from Naughty Dog that left for a little while?
What's his face?
I forgot his name.
It's not Amy Hennig. It's
some like
some white guy.
Bruce
is he
Straley?
the dude that?
Huh?
That what? Are you talking about one that left or they?
Yeah, he left and then
Bruce Straley.
Yeah, he left and came back.
Was it Bruce Straley?
I think he was the
Evan
last
Wells.
one that left.
No, you talking about Evan Wells? Evan Wells.
Is it?
Evan Wells.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I think it is.
Anyway, Yeah, like I know he's gonna be
Hood, exactly. If again, I don't think Uncharted is over with. I just don't want to see nothing about it like no more this
5
gen.
years.
If we
They didn't even start developing on the game.
5 or
That's
6
like
years,
5
close
years
to a
away.
decade.
Listen,
Leave it alone for at least almost a decade.
It might be a PS5 launch title, Uncharted 5. Who knows? You start with
whatever the new development company is working on. That game is not going to come out until at least early.
Like they didn't even
PS5
start
launch
developing
title.
on their game.
But my guess is with that company, whatever they're working on, that game's gonna come out like maybe 2 years into PS5.
Charlie, I feel the same way.
It's gonna be the same thing with Uncharted 4, like how they did it, like it came out like 2 or 3 years.
Talking about the PS5, when do you think is the earliest it will?
I say 2020.
2020. Yeah, 2020.
Yeah, 2020.
You think it's gonna come out in 2020 or be revealed in 2020?
No, it's gonna be revealed next year.
Come out in 2020, reveal in 2019.
You think it's gonna be revealed next year, Clam?
2019, yeah. They said the end of the cycle.
They said like the PS4 life cycle was 3 years.
Yeah.
That's coming sooner than you think. I'm telling you. It's on the horizon.
Like
I hate to say it.
The last 4 years.
I hate to say it.
Yo, this man Clan has been preaching gospel all day today.
Thank you.
Bro, I'm thinking 2021. No, they reveal it in like maybe late 2019. They like put it out there. Hey, we are working on PS5, but that'll maybe be like late 2019. Maybe show it in like 2020. But I don't think PS5 will come out until 2021.
Yeah, I agree.
No, 2020.
2021 is safe because
because bro, because we're really just starting to get like these really good games now.
What do you think about this? What do you think about this? They announced PS5 next year. They don't show anything, but in 2020 they show it, and then it comes out in like late winter.
Like Microsoft did with the X.
I don't think it'll be that.
Because if you remember last gen, and it kind of seems like this always happens more so with Sony, like when PS4 was dropping, PS3 still had exclusives dropping at like the same time. Like Last of Us 2 came out that last year, Beyond Two Souls. Like PlayStation still had games. It's always Xbox to where it's like their new console comes out just in time because it's like y'all need something new. But with PlayStation, it's like
that's the thing, bro. This E3, I'm telling you, don't expect any release dates. They love to keep that stuff close to their chest because they're gonna spread out Ghost of Tsushima. They're gonna spread out what do you call it? Last of Us coming 2019. Days Gone probably later, early. I don't even know. But regardless, they're gonna spread all this out, and then they're gonna finish the
PS5 launch title.
But I heard they're still gonna be developing games for PS4 at least probably like a couple years, even when PS5's out.
Yeah, of course.
Like I mean, till this day, I think PS3 still got games dropping for it.
Yeah. Anyone else got anything to say, or are we going to call-ins?
I got a question for all of you.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Do you think the PS5 will have backward compatibility?
It has to.
It has to.
Yeah.
It has to.
At least with PlayStation 4.
I think at least with PS4, but full.
I agree.
I don't know if we're. I don't know, like that full backwards like that's the thing. It's always wanting to raise the price of the console, and no matter how strong a console is, when people's. I think once you get to that 500 like price point, like look at Xbox One X. Some people still think that's too expensive, and it is more powerful than PS4 Pro and stuff like that. I just don't think people are comfortable paying $500+ for a console. So when you talk about backwards, like if they would have that in PS5, especially if it's full backwards compatibility, that would hands down raise the price of it. We're gonna end this call with you, Clam. Okay. So make this last statement profound, sir.
Sucker, finish talking.
Sucker, you was just talking about something. What you talking about?
Okay. I remember. You keep cutting me off. Bro, I swear, it's like I don't think Sony feels pressured.
They don't feel pressure. By who?
They don't feel pressured at all.
Of course not.
So it's like it all hinges on what they do next. Because Sony has clearly stated that they want to release their console before Microsoft does their next move. So it all depends on what they do. But I just hope it's not like soon. I hope it lasts until like 2021. We just kind of use the hardware that this console is capable of, and then where we go. And make on if I have any like recommendations for the next gen, it's make online free. Because I don't understand why.
That junk ain't happening. Why?
They're making too much money.
Why make online? No. I get what you're saying because online gaming on PC is free, but why make online free when Xbox Live and PSN brings in so much money for their like brand? Like why?
That's true. That's true. But true. I'm guessing they could just like throw us a bone or something.
But ain't no throwing bones.
Listen, make PS Now like a part of PS. That would be a great like deal. I don't know. It would make it worth it for me.
Already said that, sucker. Making PlayStation Now a part of PS Plus.
Okay, fine. Then kick me off the freaking
call. All right, though. Hey, guys. Appreciate all of you guys' input. We're gonna do the call-ins now. Clam, of course. Avery, Calix, a Cuck Punch. Death Punch, do you work today, sir?
Negative.
Okay.
That place can burn down for all.
Where you working?
Calix, I know you have to be to work in like what, like an hour?
No, I have to be there in like 3-4 hours.
Sucker, you said 6.
Yeah, it's 1:51.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I keep on thinking you live on the East Coast. Okay.
Time zones, by the way.
Alicia, always a pleasure having my favorite snow bunny here. So thoughts?
Thank you very much.
Woo, play it. Shiro.
Cutie.
Shiro is always great to have. JAO, if you call me one more, I'm doing call-in soon, sucker. This dude has been calling me for the past 10 minutes. And Cage, you as well. Thank you guys for being a part of this and stating y'all opinions. Let's do call-ins now. Love y'all. Okay. I'll talk to you guys later.
Goodbye, Jeremy. Nice to meet you.
Bye.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye.
This man,